Hey Richie, Bullets and Broadheads, quick little video here. This is going to be a Glock cleaning. Yeah, I know there's a few videos out there, actually a lot. And this is just my take on it. You know, somebody PM'd me about it. So I'll do a video on it. Everybody has pretty much their own way of doing it. I'm not going to say somebody's right or somebody's wrong, but there are some certain rules you have to follow when cleaning a firearm. And one of them is have no ammo around when you're cleaning your firearm. Just play it safe, guys. As simple as that. Alright? Now we're going to do it with my Glock 26. Alright, so we're going to rack the slide. Make sure it's clear. Dry fire. Take it back. Slide it off. Alright, we're going to take the recoil pad off. Recoil spring, I should say. Take the barrel out. And that's pretty much, got my Duncan, your field strip. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Most modern day firearms are pretty similar in breakdown. How you break them down, what you got to do. And that's it. Now I use Q-tips. Some people say, oh, don't use Q-tips, you get lint in it, a piece of lint might stay in it and mess up your gun. Well, if a piece of lint is going to mess up your gun, that's a pretty bad gun, in my opinion. I mean, Glock should function dirty. So don't worry if a hair piece falls in your gun or something. People get crazy with that. These are war guns, you know. They're made to work in all conditions and harsh. So the barrel, I'm just going to spray at the barrel. Let that soak in there. I use lower scrubber. Alright. One rule cleaning a Glock. You don't want to get any lube or cleaner inside your firing pin there. See all that dirt? Give it a nice wipe down. This is just a quick cleaning. Nothing, you know, we're not going to break it all apart and clean it. You don't have to do that every time you take it to the range, you know. Alright. And then I spray a Q-tip. That's how I do it. Because right up in here, again, it's where your extractor and everything is. You want to get good in there, but you don't want to get a lot inside your firing pin. So I just wet the Q-tip a little bit, clean the face. That's because that's where a lot of your carbon builds up. See that? I took this to the range yesterday, and it may look clean, but it's not. It's a lot of carbon right there. Alright, we'll clean it a little bit more. We'll get inside these channels. Now I take a Q-tip because it's hard to get in there. Okay, and then you see in here, you don't want to get a lot of lube in there, nothing in there too. So I just take a Q-tip, give it a little wipe. You don't get a lot of carbon in there, but that's how I pretty much do it. To really get in there, you need a good cleaning brush. You have this type of bristles, and then it's fine. This fine works great in those hard to get places. Now, one thing when you use a brush, I hate when people use it and everything, you're doing it and everything falls back in the gun. Use it so everything falls out of the gun. Clean that face real good. Clean it here. See all that carbon coming off on its towel? Because you can wipe a gun sometimes 100 times, and you'll keep seeing a little bit of carbon here, a little bit of carbon there, and you're like, damn. But don't worry about it. It don't have to be immaculate. Just got to do like a good basic cleaning. All right. Now in here, I have this hops, but actually what's in here is ballast oil. So I buy the big one, and I just pour some in here and use it because it's a good cleaner and lube. We'll spray the barrel real good, let that soak a little bit. And then we'll get another couple more here. And give this a nice wipe down. You know, I don't like spraying all lube in here. I wet this and use that to get it like moist, you know, where cleaner is. Okay, see all that on there? And this is where I get my Q-tips. So I get all those nooks and crannies in there. See that? Believe me, there's a lot of carbon in places that may not look it. You're like, it looks pretty clean, but when you start wiping, you're like, damn, man, there's a lot of carbon on this. See all that? That's why I love Q-tips. Now, they make Q-tips specifically for firearm cleaning, but they're pretty expensive. So I just, I buy the regular Q-tips. You get like 500 for $2. And it works. And then I take my good old brush, and I don't brush it like this, where everything falls back in. I hold it upside down. So whatever loose carbon there is, it's falling out of the gun, not in the gun. I see people do that all the time. They clean like this, and all the carbon's falling back in the gun. I don't like that. And you can get in here real good with a nice brush too. You know what's good for this? I don't have it with me right now. Is like those things you use to clean inside the bottles for dishes. They work good in here. They really do. I can't find mine. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my bag, actually. My range bag. And that's pretty clean. Your recoil spring, it's good to just give it a wipe down. If you can, these you really can't take apart, so I just wipe them down. And then your barrel. I wipe the outside of the barrel real good. Remember guys, this is just as quick, you went to the range, you're going to give your gun a nice little cleaning. Do you have to clean them every time you go to the range? You don't have to, especially a Glock, but I like cleaning guns. I really enjoy sitting down, just relaxing, taking apart my gun, cleaning it. And clean your barrel. And these are the best cleaning brushes there is, the Glocks. Love them. Just let this go in. I let this soak for a little bit. So I wipe it. Let it clean more. And a few times too, it should be more than enough. And you get a couple of these. See that? You can do this quite a few times. I was just going to do the firearm today, not the mags. I'll do another video on that. And that's pretty much it, guys. The only rules with cleaning Glocks, especially striker fired, Don't get anything in your firing pin channel, especially lube. You don't lube that at all. You don't want cleaner in it at all, because can cause light primer strikes. That's the biggest rule. All right, and safety. No ammo. This is a basic, quick cleaning. You guys ever take classes? If you go to firearm trainings, during the class, at some point, you're gonna have to probably clean your firearm. You're firing quite a few rounds though, so always, have a nice small cleaning kit and learn how to do a nice basic cleaning. Very important. See how dirty that still is? That's where you get most of your carbon, believe it or not. Get one more Q-tip. And we're just about done. And that's it, guys. Pretty much that's all you got to do. It's not complicated. It's pretty much easy. This goes for most modern day firearms. And that's your basic clean. Then you're just going to reassemble. I'm going to do another video on Glock lubrication, because that's probably the most controversial subject there is about Glocks. Is probably lubrication. And besides, is Gen 3 better than Gen 4? And that's it. Barrel clean, slide clean, frame is clean, and I'll do another video, Glock lubrication. Richie, Bullet Your Broadheads, out.